Hello and welcome back to the Nasty Metal production channel here at YouTube, and welcome to Album of the Week, episode number 12. So, for this week, of course, this is of course on the last day of 2017, as of course is New Year's Eve. So, with that, it's time to end Album of the Week of 2017 with a bang. So, what better way is to probably spotlight Motörhead's Iron Fist, which of course I was inspired to make this my album of the week and my last one of 2017 after the fact that on this Christmas Eve was Lemmy's birthday, and of course the 28th, which was this Thursday just 2 days ago, was of course marked the anniversary of Lemmy's death. And of course that he had passed away in 2015, and just definitely pretty shocked me in a way, though not too shocking, but it definitely hit me quite a bit on that day. So without for this album of the week, I definitely felt like spotlighting a Motörhead album, and I picked Iron Fist. Now, normally this album is not really regarded at times as one of the best Motörhead albums, especially when it comes to the classic lineup, since this was the last for the lineup of Fast Eddie Clarke and the late Phil Taylor, who of course also had passed away at least November, and his anniversary I think had definitely passed. But still, and usually it's just not really regarded as that, since this album definitely had the follow-up to Ace of Spades, which is usually regarded as the all-time greatest Motörhead album, which it is a great Motörhead album, but the thing is, I don't know if I really consider much of it, because I think albums like Overkill or even Bomber, and especially this album, I think were kind of a little bit better, but I know some will definitely disagree with me. I know the person who is definitely in his grave right now would disagree with me, but that's all opinions. This is definitely a great album. For me, I just remember the first time I actually bought this album. This was actually my second Motörhead album I bought. The first one was actually Rock and Roll, which was, I had bought that back in 2008, and I thought that was also a really good album. But this was definitely the second Motörhead album I bought, and I just loved it from beginning to end. Of course, it's got the song Iron Fist, of course, which is definitely one of those live staples that will always be played, and was always played in every Motörhead show. But, of course, there's other killer tracks like Heart of Stone, I'm the Doctor, Go to Hell, Sex and Outrage, America. Of course, Bang the Rights, which is kind of a really deep cut, and this album is filled with a lot of deep cuts. That's definitely one thing to expect with this album. It's really a deep cut written album, but even the deep cuts in this album I think are all pretty good. Don't Need Religion, Don't Let 'Em Grind You Down, Speed Freak, Shut It Down, Loser. There is just It's just classic Motörhead here. Even the production, which was produced by Fast Eddie Clarke, and it was being produced in the same time, or same month, around the same time as Fast Eddie Clarke was producing Tank's debut album, Filth Hounds of Hades. But and it's got that same production here. The guitar bite is a lot more grittier than I think it was on the Ace of Spades album. It just sounds a lot more grittier, sounds more dirtier. I think it just has even a bit of a richer sound, I think, as well. It's just more of a heavier feel. And I think it's just a pretty good album, I think, from Motörhead. There really isn't anything bad on the album. Some say it feels uninspired, but the thing is, this is what you expect from Motörhead. This is just loud, no nonsense, no bullshit, kind of, well, heavy music. Normally, Motörhead is never really regarded at times, usually as a metal band, but the thing is, I think, as Scott Waters once put it, they are not just a metal band. They are basically both rock and roll, punk, speed, thrash, whatever, all that stuff, all bundled in one. Of course, they definitely were the inspirators for the whole thrash, speed metal movement. But all that is all on this album. It's very just fast, loud, and just straight to the bone kind of stuff. Just a great album, I think, and really, I think almost in some ways I feel it's kind of an underrated album from the classic lineup of Motörhead. So, and this is definitely my pick for this week. Hope everyone is having a great new year. Hopefully, to next year, we see some really good things. So, hope you like this pick, and so until then, this is Every Thrash. I say I'm out, and everyone have an awesome new year. Take care.